child's pose. So start to bring your hips onto your heels. Stretch your arms out long in front of you, palms face down. Or you can bring your arms to your sides, palms face up. Bring your wrists back by your heels. Relax your jaw, close your eyes, and tap into that sweet cyclic breath. Big, full inhales, smooth, long exhales. This cycle of breath start to really draw in a little deeper, fuller inhales, longer, smoother exhales. Appreciating your prana, the life force that sustains you. I will suggest collective breaths throughout the class. To know you can't all hear each other, you can know that we'll all be doing them together. So vibrational breaths are great ways to relax the jaw, to release energy, and to focus, staying in the moment. Let's take one of those together now. Wherever you're at in your cycle of breath, turn it into an exhale. Empty out all of your air. Squeeze it all out. Follow it by an inhale, deep and full. Fill the lungs. H-A. Keep exhaling. Use your belly, squeeze it all out. Take a deep, full, big breath in. S-H. Awesome. If your arms are back behind you, just position them so they're out long in front of you, palms face down. And then just begin to sway your hips left and right, left and right. Just gentle sway of the hips. And begin to follow that sway. Allow that sway to wave through the low back, middle of the back, upper back. Let it rock the shoulders, start to roll your head back and forth. And then just very organically bring yourself up into a tabletop position. And organize your body so that your shoulders are right above your wrists. Fingers spread super wide. Hips right above the knees. And just keep swaying organically. Undulate the spine. Wag your tail. Let your head hang loose. Shake yes, shake no. Just organically move in space. And then come to stillness. We'll move through a few sets of cow-cat tilts. Myself, I'm finding my low back is a little tender these days, so cow-cat tilts is a nice way to kind of move energy through the body and run a diagnostic check through the spine, low back. On your inhale, drop your belly, arch your low back, look up. Full exhale, round your upper back, tuck your chin, pull your belly in and up. Inhale, cow, drop the belly, arch the low back, chin up. Cat pose, round, tuck, squeeze. 5 sets on your own. Inhale, cow, exhale, cat. Big full breaths, smooth exhales. You're always welcome to use those vibrational breaths on any of the exhales. H-A, flutter the lips, even H-M. So after a bunch of sets, 4, 5 sets, cow-cat, come back to that tabletop posture. When you get there, curl your toes under, let your head hang heavy, pull full length through the top part of your spine. So use the weight of your head to really feel that subtle lengthening of that upper spine. Roll the toes under so your heels are above the toes. Then on your next inhale, lift your knees 2 inches above the mat. Hold your belly in. Take a few more breaths. Start to turn on that internal furnace. Press your palms firmly into the floor, fingers spread wide. Exhale, SH. Inhale, deep through your nose. As you exhale, come to downward facing dog. Hips high, heels low. Then you'll probably step your feet back a little bit or walk your hands forward. And then go back to those organic movements. Walk your dog. Pedal the knees. Keep the fingers spread wide. Regulate the breath. Smooth inhales, deep exhales. Flutter the lips. Shake yes, shake no. Check out your hands. We're aiming for the width of the shoulders. So imagine your head right in between your wrists. For a glance back at your feet, see if your feet could fit the width of your head. And that will bring your hips in line with heels. Then come to stillness. Very gently push your palms into the floor so your chest presses back towards your thighs. Then internally rotate the soft part of your elbows. Then come to stillness. Exhale, get totally empty. Inhale, get totally full, fill to the very top. Let it go. Sweet. Bend your knees a whole lot. Look up at the top of your mat. Take a slow walk in between your hands. Come to your get there. Bring your feet hips width distance, so that's 2 fists in between your feet. And really grip into the mat with your feet. Use the outer edges of both feet, big toes and heels is a way to really clasp onto the earth. And then come to stillness. On your next inhale, come up to a half lift. Hands above or below the knees. And pause for a moment there. Rock a little bit forward so you're on the balls of the feet. The heels stay on the floor, but just a little shift forward so you can really press the pads of your toes onto the floor. Then as you inhale, push into the shins or thighs. Pull the shoulders away from your ears. Feel the crown of your head lengthen forward. On your next inhale, half lift. And exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Practice. Exhale, release, fold. Mountain pose. On your inhale, reach your arms forward and up. Pause when you arrive. Use the exhales to press your heels into the floor. Let your knees unlock so that you can feel the low back release. Press the tailbone a little forward, belly snugs in. Now let your shoulders roll back and down on your next exhale. Spread your fingers super wide. Breathe there. If your eyes are closed, flutter them open. Take a deep inhale, reach up, look up between your thumbs. Exhale, forward fold. Let it do. Half lift, inhale, long spine. Exhale, fold, release. Plant both hands down, step both feet to the back, far edge of your mat. Pause in upper push-up plank. Keep your chin away from your sternum so you don't choke yourself out, and keep the throat open to breathe. Heels above the toes. Keep your hips lifted so they're about level with your shoulders. Plank. You could always bring the knees down. Your body will tell you if that's where you need to be. So again, never just following along to stay in control, but to actually allow yourself to feel and adjust to what you need. Take a big inhale, push away from the floor. As you exhale, lower down halfway, low plank, elbows by ribs. Inhale, upward facing dog, heart chest forward, look up. Exhale, downward dog. Hips high, heels low. And we'll call that our flow. We'll do a lot of those throughout the class. Exhale, all of your air. Inhale, big full breath. Let it go. Soften your knees. As you inhale, tilt the low back. Feel that length through the low back. Fingers spread wide. And when you get to your next exhale, straighten the legs. Heels back behind the toes. Awesome. On your next inhale, glide your right leg up. As you exhale, step your foot in between both hands. Dial your back heel down. Inhale, warrior one. Arms up, chest up. As you exhale, roll the shoulders back and down. And sink into that lunge. Throw a glance at your right knee. Try to bring it right above your right ankle. Energetically press into the back foot, that back pinky edge side, so you can, again, really clasp into the floor. Think right hip back, left hip press forward, so that left leg is straight and strong. Internally rotate your wrists a little bit, so pinkies glide towards each other. That will help to relax the shoulders. Exhale all of your air. Inhale, deep, full breath. H-A, ha. Take one more inhale. This time look up between your hands. Exhale, hinge at the hips, bring both hands down. Step your right foot back. Flow, flow, flow. Upper plank, low plank, up dog to downward dog. Awesome. When you get back to downward dog, on your inhale, glide your left leg up. As you exhale, step it through. Spin the back heel down. Warrior one. Inhale, arms forward and up. As you exhale, sit into the lunge. Nice. So keep the left knee right above your ankle. Coach it over to the left so it's a little even more towards that pinky edge side. We're progressively going to start opening the hips through these warriors. So keeping the front knees right above the ankle is a good way to support the pose. So make sure you can really press into the pinky edge side of your back foot. Now think left hip back, right hip a little forward. Belly in, shoulders relax. Spread the fingers super wide. As you exhale, sit deeper into the lunge. As you inhale, reach up, look up. Exhale, both hands down. Step your left foot all the way back. Travel through your flow. Now keep moving. Find your warrior one, once on the right side, once on the left side. Lead with your breath. Inhale, exhale, flow. Maybe close your eyes. One thing that I'm finding with these virtual classes, what's so much different than the group classes, is that it's just, I find it a little more easier to just close my eyes and really bring my awareness inside. So certainly take advantage of that. And once you are done on the left side, we'll meet back in downward facing dog. When you get there, keep the fingers spread wide. Shake yes, shake no. Keep pressing your upper body back towards your thighs. Hands, shoulders width, feet, hips width. And on your next inhale, glide that right leg back and up. As you exhale, step it all the way through. Again, bring the back heel down. Take warrior one, arms up, chest up. As you exhale, open up into warrior two. Swing the right arm forward and the left arm back. Now we are really beginning to open the hips. So pivot off the back heel so that your foot is parallel to the far edge of your mat. Front foot parallels the long edge of your mat. And coach that front knee over to the pinky edge side. Relax the shoulders and really stretch your arms apart. Really feel the collarbones sort of spread apart, opening up through the heart. Glance over your right hand. Relax your jaw, flutter the lips. Feel a sense of lightness under your arms. Take one more full inhale, stretch and reach. As you exhale, cartwheel, both hands down. Step your right foot back. Travel through your flow. Awesome. When you get back to downward facing dog, on your inhale, glide the left leg up. Exhale, step it through. Inhale into warrior one. Exhale, warrior two. This time, left arm forward, right arm drops back. Pivot off the back heel so it's parallel to the back edge. Left foot parallel to the long edge. And sit as deep in the lunge as you can. Imagine the front thigh parallel to the floor. Shoulders roll back and down. Stretch the arms apart. Fingers spread wide. Take another inhale. Open up. Exhale, cartwheel. Both hands down. Step your foot back. Travel through your flow. Keep on traveling. Once on the right, once on the left. Find your warrior one and warrior two. And think less about the technical aspects of the postures throughout these one breath, one movements. So allow yourself to really feel your breath. Fill the shapes. The exhales, bring it back down. Move and flow. Awesome. We'll meet back in downward dog. When you get there, pedal the knees. Notice the heat that you have cultivated. Flutter the lips. SH. Relaxing the jaw. Take a collective breath. Exhale all of your air. This time as you inhale, pull it in only through your nose. Let it go. Bend your knees a lot. Look up at the top of your mat. Take a slow walk or maybe hop in between your hands, forward fold. Feet to hands. Feet hips width distance. Then clasp the feet into the floor. Take a half lift. Reach the crown of the head forward. Exhale, fold. On your next inhale, chair pose. Sit your hips down. Slide them back, arms forward and up. Immediately notice your jaw. You might clench the teeth right away. The tongue might be glued to the roof of your mouth. So when things get spicy, try to find softness. Try to find something that you can relax. It's chair pose. First it's awkward, feels awkward in the body, and then it gets fierce. So use your breath. Stay tethered to your breath. Notice full inhales, smooth long exhales. Take one more big inhale. exhale, forward fold. Let it go. Take 2 breaths there. And your next inhale, second chair pose. Hips down, arms up. Maybe this time you close your eyes. Really observe the experience from the inside. You can watch sort of the anatomy from inside. Grip the feet into the mat, hips down and back. Pull the belly in and up. Start to feel a sense of shining through your heart. Pinkies edge towards each other, so internally rotate your wrists just enough that you can feel the shoulders relax. Smooth, full breaths. Take one more smooth, big inhale. As you exhale, stand up. Inhale, reach up, look up, maybe bend back. As you exhale, third and final chair pose. Hips down, arms up. Just go right back to where you were when you left off. Just a few breaths here, really turning up the heat. Feel that fierceness of that moment. On your next exhale, flutter the lips. Again, inhale, shine through your heart. Exhale, forward fold. Let it go. Nice. Half lift, chin away, flat back. Exhale, fold, release. Plant your hands down, step or hop your feet back, and travel through your flow. Rinse that out. Up to down, back to downward dog. Really nice. Exhale, get totally empty, collective breath. Inhale, big breath in. Let it go. Awesome. On your inhale, glide your right leg up. As you exhale, step your foot in between your hands. Spin the back heel down. Pause for just a moment. Make sure the front knee is above your ankle, right? So you might scooch your front foot north, south, east, or west, so it's under the knee. Then on your inhale, power lunge. Bring your arms back behind you, palms face the floor. Nice, Erica. Yeah, really squeeze the elbows towards each other. Press your heels into the floor. Now interlace your fingers at your low back. On your inhale, push your fists towards your back heel. As you exhale, bring your arms forward, biceps by ears, extended power lunge. Think right hip back, left hip forward as a way to square the hips, then really pull the belly in. On your next inhale, come up to warrior one. Arms up, chest up. Exhale, warrior two. Right arm forward, left arm glides back. We've been here before, so nothing too particular. Just find your expression. Take a couple breaths. Moving into side angle. As you inhale, glide your right hand forward. As you exhale, place the right hand down, left arm up. Keep the neck neutral and look left, or add a cervical spine twist, look up towards the left hand. Nice. Option to bring your right forearm onto your right thigh. It's always an option. If you do that, just push into that muscle of your right thigh so you can feel your right bicep, tricep stay engaged. Take an inhale, reach the left hand up. As you exhale, draw the left arm forward, left bicep by left ear. You really want to energetically reach through the left fingers. So you feel the sense of energy from that back left heel all the way through the left fingers. Feeling that left side body stretch. Really nice through the intercostal muscles of the left side body. If you want a little bit more challenge, pick up the right arm, parallel to the left for core strengthener. Press the right shoulder forward, left shoulder a little back. Edgy moment, breathe into it. Stay with it for 3, for 2. Take one big inhale, reach, reach, reach. Exhale, left hand down, right arm up. Revolve, side angle. Now we begin to twist. So if the back heel popped up, just scooch your back foot in and to the left. Just enough so that you can use the back edge of that foot to really anchor into the floor. Nice, Lauren. Take a big deep inhale there. As you exhale, bring your hand back down, step your foot all the way back, and float. Really nice. You're back in downward dog. Inhale, glide the left leg up. As you exhale, step in between both hands. Dial the back heel down. Pause just for a beat. Check in with the front knee. Make sure it's parked right above the left ankle. Then as you inhale with control, swing your arms back, palms down, power lunge. Really good. Feel your feet anchoring into the floor. Interlace the fingers at the low back. Inhale, push back towards your back heel. Exhale, release your hands, reach your arms forward, biceps by ears, extended power lunge. Really grip the feet into the floor, suck the belly in. Energetically, feel like you're flying out towards the front of your room. Exhale, SH. As you inhale, reach up to warrior one. As you exhale, wide open warrior two. Left arm forward, right arm back. Nice. Take a couple cycles of breath to orient there. Then as you get to your next inhale, glide your left arm way forward. Exhale, left hand down, right arm up. Side angle. And remember, you have the option of the left forearm on the left thigh. And not so much to just chill there, but to really press into that thigh so you are supporting your upper body. So your biceps, triceps light up. Again, keep the neck neutral. Just look over straight out or look up towards that right hand for a little cervical twist where we tend to put tension and stress into that side of the neck. Take an inhale, reach up. As you exhale, draw the right arm forward, right bicep by right ear. And then again, feel for that really nice line of energy from the back foot through the side body, through the right fingers. Just a couple more breaths. If you're feeling it, pick up the left arm, core strengthener. Let the right shoulder melt back, press the left shoulder forward. Feel like you're holding a big giant beach ball. So good. Strong, strong work. Take one more big, deep inhale there. Exhale. Right hand down, left arm up. Revolve, side angle. You can always bring the right knee down. You can always scooch the back foot in into the right so that you're really using the feet to stay grounded. And we're beginning to twist here, so really suck the belly in to maximize the twist and to support the low back. Take another inhale, reach up, maybe look up. Exhale, hand down, foot back, flow. Really nice. Smooth, even breath. Let me get back to downward dog. Exhale all of your air. Inhale, fill all the way up. Let it out with a sigh. Take 3 breaths in downward facing dog. Really nice work. Bend your knees a lot. Look up towards the hands. Take a walk or hop in between the hands. Forward bend. This time, bring your feet together so the inner edges of both feet touch. Again, using the outer edges, big toe and heel. You want to feel like you can really grab into the earth. You might even feel the inner edges, the inner arches of your feet lift. Then take a half lift. From the tailbone out through the crown of your head. Exhale, release, fold. Next inhale, thunderbolt. Hips down, arms up. This time press the palms tightly together. Put the left thumb over the right thumb. And it's a thunderbolt. So from the side, it's a Z. So if the elbows are bent at all, then lower both of your arms until the arms are straight. You'll start to feel the upper back broaden. Yeah. Then just like chair pose, you'll sit the hips down, slide them back. Think up dog through the chest. Take one big inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Take one cycle of breath. Then on your next inhale, thunderbolt. Hips down, arms up. Palms pressed. This time put the right thumb on the left thumb. And that really will ignite the biceps and triceps. Take an inhale there. As you exhale, bring your palms to your heart, elbows out. Inhale, puff up your chest. Exhale, hinge forward, twist to the right. Place the left elbow outside of the right knee. Really suck the belly in as you twist, as you get into that posture. Pull the belly in. Then think of the hips lower than your heart. So sit the hips lower than your heart. Check out the left knee. It might have walked out front of the right knee. So just pull the left hip point back. Push your top hand into the bottom hand, sort of as a way to really push into the bottom hand so you can roll your shoulder up and back. And then we'll just be there for a few breaths. If you want to fly away, right arm up, left arm down. You do that to really go deeper into the twist. Maybe bend the right elbow, reach it to the low back. Pull the right shoulder back for a middle back twist. Maybe look up towards the ceiling for more. Whatever you do, stay with the breath. Take one more inhale. As you exhale, revolve back to center, palms at heart. Inhale, hips down, puff up the chest. Exhale, hinge forward, slowly twist left. Right elbow, left knee. Yeah, remember, you could always flutter the lips. You could always SH as you transition. Top hand, push into the bottom hand to roll the left shoulder up and back. That'll help with the upper part of the back. Really barrel roll. Right ribs forward, left ribs back. The right knee might have driven out front of the other one, so just pull the right hip back gently. Couple more breaths there. Yogi's choice, fly away. Left arm up, right arm down. You might even bend the left elbow. Reach the hand around to the low back. Hook it into the hip crease to really pull that left shoulder back. And it's the left side, so the heart really begins to open up. Nice, Erica and friend. Take one more inhale, feel it. Exhale, come back to center, palms at heart center. Strong moment, inhale, hips down, puff up the chest. Exhale, forward fold. Let it go. Nice work. That's it's an edgy sequence. Shake it out, sway the hips, cha-cha the hips. Take a half lift, you set the spine. Exhale, fold, let it go. Plant your hands down, step your feet all the way back. Travel through your flow. Or knees, chest, chin. Respond to what your body needs. Less control, more flow. Back in downward dog. On your inhale, glide the right leg up. Exhale, step your foot in between both hands. This time, keep your back heel above your toes. Then inhale, arms up, chest up, high crescent lunge. Really nice. So if you're super wobbly or you feel like you're in a tightrope, just toe heel your front foot over to the right a couple inches. That'll widen your stance. You really push into the ball of that back foot. So the back foot is strong and straight. Right hip back, left hip forward, shoulders relaxed. Keep the chin away from sternum. Just look out straight and ahead of you. You take a big inhale, reach up, press the palms. Exhale, bring your palms to heart. Inhale. Exhale, hinge forward, twist right. Left elbow, right knee. And right away, push into the ball of your back foot. No problem. If you fall down, it's a good sign. You know where your edges are at. You're not playing it safe. And then again, push into the bottom hand, option, fly away, half bind. So good. Balance and twist. Take another deep inhale. As you exhale, bring it back to center. Inhale, sweep the hands up, reach up, look up, maybe bend back. Exhale, hinge at the hips, 2 hands down, right foot back. Take a flow. We'll do that on the left side. When you get back to downward dog, take a big cycle of breath on your own. A full inhale, fill the lungs, long exhale, really get that upside down V, push the chest towards your thighs. When you get to an inhale, glide the left leg up. Smoothly exhale, step it through. Keep your back heel above the toes. Inhale, arms up, chest up, crescent lunge. High crescent lunge. And then just take a moment to organize your body. Use your breath to fully accept the moment. Front knee over the ankle, back ball of foot, really push it into the floor. Shoulders relax. Take a deep inhale, press the palms. As you exhale, bring your palms to your heart. Inhale, deep. Exhale, hinge forward, twist left. And as you twist, pull the belly in. Hook the right elbow outside of the left knee. Push into the ball of that back foot again. It might even cause you to shift a little forward, and that's fine. You'll feel a little bit more ability to push the top hand into the right hand. Yeah, you can really feel that barrel roll through the chest. So these twists are really good for digestion, really strengthens the low back. The yogi's choice, fly away, left arm up, right arm down. Maybe you take that half bind. Take one more inhale wherever you are. As you exhale, bring it back to center. Inhale, 2 hands up, balance challenge, maybe go back. Exhale, bring both hands back down, step your foot back. Travel through your flow. Really nice. Really strong. When you get back to downward dog, exhale all of your air. Inhale, deep and full. H-A. Really good. I'm going to slow it down, move into the hip openers. So pigeon pose. On your inhale, glide the right leg up. And as you exhale, bend your knee, stack your right hip over the left. Just really yawn open that right side hip. Find some movement. Draw circles with the knee, fan the toes. Then when you're ready, bring the right knee all the way through. Place it on the floor behind the right wrist and a little bit outside. And just take your time to set it up. Left leg is long on the mat. You could use the top of your back foot to kind of squeeze the leg long. Keep the hips squared as best as you can. And then as you exhale, hinge at the hips, fold forward. Let your forehead rest on the mat or the backs of your hands. Then come back to those child's pose breaths. Exhale all of your air. Use your belly, squeeze it all out. Inhale into the upper back. H, M. Very slowly, bring your palms under your shoulders. Begin to press away. Curl the back toes under, and then glide your right leg back and up. And find movement. Bend the knee, open it up, move it around. Knee to nose, maybe you flip your dog. Just feel the energy sort of surge through the hip, back down through the leg. Take a flow, and we'll meet back in downward dog for the left side. When you get back to downward dog, inhale, glide the left leg up. Exhale, bend the knee, rotate at the hip, open it up, find some movement. Then use your exhale to deliver the left knee on the floor, behind and a little outside the left wrist. Take your time, set it up. Back leg long. Try to line the back heel with the left, with the hip. So you could look back at your heel. If you see the heel or the pinky edge side of your foot, then you know that your leg is long and straight, right in line with the hip. Then from there, as you exhale, start to drape over the left shin. Rest your forehead down and breathe. And the mind will certainly wander. So as yogis, we are always training to bring the mind back. And using the breath is a great way to do that. If you know Ujjayi breath, you can do Ujjayi breath, which is inhale, exhale, only through the nose, slight constriction of the back of the throat, just enough that you can feel the air pass. And you can hear a little hissing sound. And that's a cool one because I always think of ocean waves crashing. And there's really no pause in between the inhale and the exhale. Kind of transition very smoothly between the inhale and the exhale. It's called the victorious breath, Ujjayi breath. It's literally claiming victory over the mind. Because the mind doesn't really have a chance to wander when you can meditate on the sound of the Ujjayi breath. And it's a good one for stressful moments off the mat, or anything that gets a little edgy off the mat. You can secretly do the Ujjayi breath as a way to bring the mind back and stay focused. Exhale, exhale, exhale. Inhale into the left hip. HM. Really nice. Take 3 to 5 breaths. Transition very slowly. When you're ready, start to bring the palms back under the shoulders. Peel away from the earth. Curl the back toes under. Glide your left leg up. Do the things. Find some movement. Knee to nose, draw circles, flip your dog. Do what feels good. Take a farewell flow, final flow of class tonight. Just feel each of those poses of your flow. See how you've transformed through that flow compared to the very first one almost an hour ago. Time flies. When you get back to downward facing dog, shift forward into plank pose, and then bring both knees down. Come up to a standing up on the knees for a camel pose. bring your hands to the low back. Pinkies touch. Think of like you have magnets in your elbows. Really squeeze the elbows towards each other. That'll create a little cushion at the nape of the neck, and you'll rest your head on that when you bend back. Keep the hips right above the knees. And then take a big inhale, look up. As you exhale, press your hips forward and begin to bend back, lifting from behind your heart. And you don't have to go very far back at all. You're in it. You're in the camel pose. And it's a big heart opener. So as you inhale, soak up through your heart. And if you see the back of the room, nice, Erica, you can drop right onto the heels, thumbs on the inside, or fingers on the inside, thumbs on the outside. Wherever you are, take one more big inhale. Slowly, slowly come back to a neutral spine. Lift your shoulders and head last, and then come to hero's pose. Drop your hips onto your heels, or any seated posture that's comfortable for you. Just take a few breaths there. The camel pose can be super energetic. So you could bring your palms face down on your thighs as a way to ground your energy, to keep the energy contained. Or you can really release energy by flipping the palms up and letting the heat escape. Close your eyes, slight tuck of the chin, just far enough that you feel the nape of the neck, that nice stretch through the nape of the neck. Take an inhale into your belly. Keep inhaling all the way to the neck. And then let it go. Flutter your eyes open. Bring your hands to your sides. Then however you can, reach your legs long out in front of you. Heels on the floor, set up for a seated forward fold. Scooch your thighs back so that you're on your sit points. Tent up on the fingers by your side. So kind of press your fingers into the floor so the back is straight. And then inhale. Both arms up. Reach, reach, reach. As you exhale, hinge and reach forward. Keep hinging until your hands grab something. The sides of your feet or the ankles or the calves. Just bring your awareness to your low back, into the hamstrings. And if they're singing, the low back is talking to you, then just bend your knees enough that you release the low back. This is the counter stretch of the camel pose. So whether your legs are straight or bent, you're still getting the advantage of that counter stretch. Take a smooth inhale there. One last exhale, press towards the thighs. Nice forward fold. The bottom of the exhale, release your hands and start to let them drag alongside your calves, thighs, roll all the way back up, neutral spine. Last little bit of work. Bend your knees, bring the bottoms of your feet onto the floor, scooch towards the top third of your mat. And then I'm gonna recline just enough so that you're on your sit points, and then bring your calves parallel to the floor. And then bring your palms together. Take an inhale, stretch. As you exhale, twist to the right. Look over the right shoulder. Inhale back to center. Exhale, twist left. Look over the left shoulder. Inhale back to center. Exhale, twist right. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist left. Inhale back to center. One more time to the right. Big inhale, center. Exhale, twist left. Inhale, come back to center. Pause there. Separate your hands. Take an inhale, bring your knees to your chest. As you exhale, lower, lengthen, and hover. Inhale, knees to chest, chest to knees. Exhale, lower, lengthen, hover. One more. Inhale, squeeze it up, knees to chest. Exhale, lower, lengthen, hover. Pause there. Scissor kick your legs for 5. Fast or slow as you want for 4. For 3. Biceps by ears for 2. For 1. And release. Bicycle crunches. Bring your calves parallel to the floor again. Clasp your fingers behind the nape of your neck. Fast or slow as you want. Opposite elbow to opposite knee for 10. 9. 8. 7. Nice, Lauren. 6. 5, feel that. 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Bring it all down. Nice. Bring your knees up to your shoulders, wrap your forearms around your shins, or grab for opposite wrists. Give yourself a good squeeze. Yeah, I may notice your heart beating, reminding you you're alive. You can roll gently back and forth on the lumbar muscles, low back muscles. Awesome class. Awesome class. Bring the bottoms of your feet together. Let your knees flap open. Supine butterfly. Clasp your fingers together, and then bring them past your feet. So grab the feet with clasped fingers, and then pull your feet up towards your chest. This is a really, really nice way to kind of realign all those hip muscles from those hip openers and all the warrior poses, which are also hip openers. Supine butterfly. Take an inhale into your belly. As you exhale, happy baby. Separate the feet. Grab onto the pinky edge sides of both feet. And here, just get playful with it. Organically pedal one foot, pedal the feet, push into the fingertips. Relaxing, massaging that low back. Wiggle the lips. SH. Great class. And if you're ready for Shavasana, Shavasana is ready for you. If you want to go into a shoulder stand, which shoulder stand towards the end of the night is a really nice way to prepare for sleep. It's a really good one for lowering the heart rate. It's great for blood pressure. So if you're ready for Shavasana, just let go of your hands, let your legs go down all the way onto the floor, arms by your sides, just drop right in. For a shoulder stand, you bring your knees back up to your chest, kind of rock forward and back, forward and back. When you get a little momentum, press the feet up towards the ceiling, place the hands back to the low back, same spot as that camel pose. And keep the head straight. If anything, a little tuck of the chin. Don't look left or right. Nothing to see. Just look up at the toes. And breathe there. So whenever the heart is above the head, it dramatically slows down the heart rate. And that's where the magic is really getting the heart rate to slow down, to kind of initiate that autonomic restorative process of the nervous system. So this, any inversion is really powerful, and the shoulder stand is really popular way of managing the blood pressure and insomnia and stuff like that. And if you're in the shoulder stand, you can always V the legs apart, bring the palms of the feet together like a goddess pose. You can experiment with the space in the hips. Lots of options. You can also go into plow pose. From shoulder stand, as you exhale, let your feet fall back behind you if you have room, and just keep folding back into plow pose. And if you're in any other shape or in that shoulder stand, start to use the next exhale to lower your whole body all the way down safely on the floor. So Shavasana is a very nice pose, and it's also a pose. It's Shavasana's corpse pose, not like in the gruesome sense, but actually in the practice of not moving at all, which can be very challenging. So start it off with heels in, let your toes flop apart, arms by your sides, palms face up. You can let your head roll back and forth, just enough until you find a place where it's comfortable, where you can be totally still. Once you get there, let go of controlling the breath, let go of your body, let go of yourself. About 30 seconds, Shavasana. Sink and float. Begin to wiggle your toes, wiggle fingers. Come back to a natural breath. Thank you so much for choosing to be here, choosing to practice for your own well-being. Thank you for sharing this experience with me and all of the other yogis who tuned in tonight. As you may know, Yoga with the People is donation-based. It always has been, it always will be. So if you are in a position to offer a donation, please go to the homepage, click donate, and please do so. If not, your contribution is really being here and also sharing on social media that we have these classes. So thank you for your donations, financially or through word of mouth and spreading the word. I'll read a really simple quote by Ram Dass. We'll take a collective breath, and that will be the end of class. I do hope you feel lighter and shine brighter the rest of the night, and hopefully carry it into tomorrow. Ram Dass said, "Be here now." Exhale, drain your lungs. Inhale until you're totally full. Sigh it out. Thank you all so much. Have a wonderful night. See you next time. Namaste.